YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, it's your boy. Yeah, I'm sitting here editing a video, and I ran across a news story that I have to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of one of those things where I had to think about it for a second, but I'm gonna get this up tonight definitely. I don't know what the world is coming to, man. People are, it's getting out of hand to where Jefferson Parish, Louisiana, deputies have captured the suspect wanted the stabbing death of a 6-year-old girl. This dude, Matthew Flugence, murdered his uncle's stepdaughter after he was babysitting her. Stabbed her to death, raped her, beat her, put her in a trash bag, and put her in the trash. And y'all already know how I feel about kids. So, I got 2 girls of my own. I have 2 daughters of my own. I could go on a tirade about where the mother and the father were, why they letting this man babysit the daughter, but I'm not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plead with fathers everywhere, because obviously I feel like women aren't getting into their heads, and that's not being sexist, it's just being real. When I was younger, the girls I grew up with, the females I grew up with, the ones that had fathers or even stepfathers, they had this whole protectiveness that they would give these girls. I mean, I remember there was a girl I was cool with, you know what I'm saying? I went to school with her. Her mom knew me. Her mom was a teacher, and her pops didn't give a fuck. I still couldn't call the house. You know what I'm saying? If they had something going on where boys were involved, the pops was always on guard, or the uncles, or somebody was always on guard, making sure wasn't nobody touching the girls. So now you got women who would basically put their kids behind some dude. And I'm not even saying that it's wrong, because see, the whole thing is the father, the woman was married to the stepfather. So, but I mean, maybe you trust that man, but you shouldn't trust every man that he knows, because obviously this dude had a charge from April for molesting an 11-year-old girl. So all of a sudden, but nobody knew about that. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't understand how nobody knew, because shit like that needs to hit the news all the time. If a child gets touched or something, it needs to hit the news all the time. I work with kids all the time. I work with kids who have been molested. Hell, I work with kids who have done the molesting. You know what I'm saying? So I just personally feel like there should have been more responsibility in this situation. What happened to parents protecting their kids? I mean, I got 2 girls. My oldest, you know what I'm saying, she has yet to even meet any female I've ever dated in my life. You know what I'm saying? Granted, we got our situation going on right now, but I can honestly say that, I mean, she doesn't meet people I date. And that goes for my youngest one. You know what I'm saying? My youngest one, her mother is so protective of her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we basically, I have to name off adults that are going to be around her whenever she comes to see me. So it isn't just, okay, she's, here, take her. It's okay, is your mom there? Is your brother there? Is your brother's wife there? I need to know who's going to be around my baby, And I don't know why women aren't more like that, especially with these girls. But it's just not right. It's not right, and it's not fair. Because this little girl, 6-year-old girl, is gone. I mean, raped, beat up, stabbed, thrown in the trash. I don't even know who could have such a sick mind to even do that. I mean, and you know what? And I try to justify, cases like, guys who are sexual offenders because, you really have to look deep into it. Just because a guy's an SO doesn't mean that he necessarily did something fucked up. I mean, there's dudes that are SOs because of a simple mistake. You know what I'm saying? A girl lied, said she was over 21 or over 18, and she was fucking 13, 14 in the club, and I mean, who goes in the club checking ID when they about to try to get with a female, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But it happens. So they get charged like that. Those cats, I don't worry too much about it. They just want to go on with their lives, But I mean, any dude that attacks a child, I mean, there's just a special place in hell for them, Like I said, I'm not gonna flip. I'm not gonna throw stuff. I'm not gonna get mad. It's just not right for this little girl to be gone. You know what I'm saying? She, I mean, what, 6 years old? What, first grade? That's the first. She's going to the first grade. I don't know what the world's coming to. And while everybody's beefing over this Trayvon Martin thing, I think we need to stop beefing, and we need to really start looking at our children. We need to start protecting our children. We need to start knowing who's around our children. We need to know everything. I mean, my daughter's mother, she remarried. You know what I'm saying? But I was on her every day about who this dude was around my child. You know what I'm saying? Luckily for me, my daughter has a good foundation with grandparents and aunties and uncles and whatnot. So I ain't gotta. I can kind of be easy on it, but I'm not. So I mean, we gotta do better. Mothers and fathers, we really need to do better because this type of shit is happening too much. In the 80s, this shit would happen every so often, but now it's to the point where every time I turn on the fucking news, I'm seeing a child get killed. I'm seeing a child raped, beat up, something about some punk ass adult. It's not right and it's not fair. My heart goes out to the family. My heart goes out to everyone that knew her. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's ridiculous, man. And I'm tired of doing these stories where kids are beat up and raped and killed. And if you notice, whenever I do these stories, I always stay offline for a little bit because it does something to me. It makes me want to just kind of be like, why the fuck am I doing this? But like I said, man, this is spur of the moment. Sorry for the noise in the background, but I really don't care too much about what's going on. I got my TV. Normally, I got my TV off. I got my AC off, and everything's quiet. But I don't give a fuck, man. I mean, this is something that people need to hear. I don't care who hears this message. This is pretty much something that is just too much. And as a father of 2 girls, I got nieces. I got little cousins running around here. This shit needs to stop, man. Because I'm going to tell you right now, man, you fuck with mine, that's not going to be fun. I'll go to jail for mine. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's just ridiculous, man. I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. It's just, shit like that just needs to stop, man.